Live. Welcome, y'all. Just going to do a quick announcement. yeah, I'm getting green bars. So that should be working. Okay. Anyways. Yeah. So prompt. There you go. So model is LLM. Well, yeah, let's call it model. And then system is context. Context. And then user is case. I think. Oh, case. Context. Right. And this is going to be like, yeah, a result. So honestly, we're just going to assert on this for right now. And then, yeah, just have a look. Program. Okay, let's do this. Let's just test the LLM outputs. So we're gonna start with, so I've read that people have a good experience with Claude and Topic. So I suppose we could start with that. And then contact, and then the case. We can just make up a little case here. So we could say, uh, that's funny, Jay. I hope your heart made it. Okay. A program that outputs hello, comma, what? All right. So we'll literally just do Gleam run and see. Okay, we have an issue with the API keys, which is very unfortunate because I'm gonna have to do that off screen for obvious reasons. So bear with me. Or actually, I'm gonna just output the body and then that, you know. Okay, it's not gonna do anything. Great. Okay. Okay. Then yeah, you're just gonna have to bear with me. Auth request. So this is an issue with this, it seems. Provider. So do we have a base request? We do, and it is to an api.anthropic.com. So that's correct. And then okay. What about this request? This does not work. Okay. So is it, oh, okay. Yeah, I know what's happening. So usually, so the way I do environment variables is with a just file. So this automatically loads all of the env variables, and I didn't run it, so Gleam doesn't load them automatically. So I just need to do this and then do just run, and then that should work. Okay, that was silly, but okay. All right, let's see. Okay, we have something. So as you can, so this is not formatted, annoyingly, but it's fine. Mm. Just that this gives us a code block, right? So you can see this, which is irritating. You only output the code um, directly, not in a block, or maybe that will fix it. Mm, there you go. And then we're just gonna, so how do I print? Oh, I assume it's not printing properly because I'm not IO print lning it. Right. What the frick? Well, that's wrong. Right, that was correct. That was wrong. So already, so, okay, already it's like doing interesting stuff. So I could see how not wrapped, not in a block, could somehow interpret it as like not in a main function block. Like you could go there as an LLM, not that we know at all how it works, but yeah, so just gonna do code like do this. You only output the code. You output the code directly as directly. Bam. Okay, so that should return the same thing. See, but it's now it's doing the code block again. I did not anticipate to like that this would be the thing I'm gonna struggle with. Not struggle, but dang it. If anyone's got an idea, you put the code directly. The first line you output is the first line of code. Maybe? All right, that seems to have worked. So, excitingly, it's pretty exciting. We can just straight up use this, right? What was it? Claude. And this is, and we'll just let it do the whole thing. Like scaffold, execute, all of it. So hello world, and then hello, comma, world. Right. And then that should work. And then, yeah, we'll see how we can store and like output log within compile error. Great. Compile error. All right, that's fine. So print ln program, and then done. And then we echo something. Gleam build. We could echo out. Okay. Oh, it worked. This is very annoying already. annoying as in the LLM is frustrating because it's not going to give. I mean, they're like by definition not deterministic. Well, they are if you run them with the same parameters, but you know. Okay, so success. um, no, but what we want to do is generate a report, right? So we want, like, after I run, just run, I want an HTML page where it just says, okay, I ran this case with this model, it gave me this Gleam code, and it, like, succeeded, didn't succeed, whatever. So we'll need to do that. This prompt is working surprisingly well. Let's just, well, actually, yeah, no, I'm not going to try anything more complicated in Gleam yet because I'm pretty sure I know it's going to fail. Actually, let's try out GPT-4o because I don't have high hopes, not gonna lie. Yeah, yeah. So first of all, it gave me Python, and then it's still wrapped in a block. It's pretty freaking hilarious. Yeah, this is gonna be a little like uh uh companies AGI is right around the corner. Uh, AGI. And just, oops, and then the Python output. That's funny. Okay. Um, yeah, yeah. Let's try Gemini. Maybe that's better. So, I mean, Flash is like horrifyingly bad usually, but dang. Okay, this is odd though, because it should have compiled, right? Hmm, it's not good. Or, I mean, I'm pretty sure it should compile. Playground? Yeah. Hmm. Let's check the output. Um, temp. Oh, no, it's not. I was blind. Okay, okay, let's give it like let's help the LLM and like make it run in spite of the code block wrapping. All right. So we can say that program is string. So program String dot replace Gleam and this. All right, it's fine. Print LLM program. So even though it should figure this out, but yeah, it doesn't. So see, and now it runs. And then we're just gonna trim it just because it's gonna have empty lines. Cool. Cool. Okay, so that's worth a commit, I would say. So we can say generate a case end to end successfully. Okay. So as I alluded to, we want to collect these cases and generate a report out of them. So the output here should be some kind of report, which doesn't exist yet. But that is okay. So report for Gleam. Report and type. So report is gonna have a case, which is case, or does it? Does it? No. Yes. I'm unsure. Okay. Okay. We're just gonna call this case, and in the last time I copy pasted everything into the main function, we're just gonna reverse. It's fine. So we want this stuff to be here. And we imported import Gleam. Oh no, evaluator case. And then case evaluation. What happened? Oh, case underscore. Sorry. Well, type case type. And then we put validated and color. And case as a value. And now we have report. Well, not yet. Report. Okay. This is the case. This is the report. And evaluate case. Oh. Eval. And then we construct a report. with case and evaluation, or result. Oh, I don't actually know. Well, okay. We we can assert this because even if it fails to compile, it should still run. Hmm. Sorry, it should still return okay, but just a compile error. Okay, and then we want to do something like like case to a reports to HTML or something. I guess, yeah, yeah. And then we construct this. So report one is case one, and then at the end we collect reports as one big HTML. Right. All right. Sweet. Oh, also we want the program that it gave us. So we actually need to return a tuple of string evaluation. So string is just the program. So it's going to return program comma and program comma. Thing. Or not. Right. But cleanup doesn't return anything. I don't get it. So this returns B though. Hmm. Uh, why doesn't it work? Why doesn't this work? Oops. What? This hasn't happened to me in a while. But I'm confused by this. I thought I fixed defer. I run the body, clean up, and I return R. Doesn't like, that's it. Okay, this is right. Okay, so program string, and then it's gonna be program eval and program, and now it should go away. Oh, whoops. No, yes. Forgot this one. There we go. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's hard to pin down those type errors sometimes when you have a lot of views. Um, you use a lot of views. Yeah, I think I've had a discussion about this in the Discord already. It's hard to improve the DX here. It was fun. It is fine. Right. So report one and then case, and I suppose we should evaluate case for all models automatically, right? You could say run case in the sense of run it for all models, right? I think I have here all models. Run case for all models. And it's just a thing of reports one. I don't know. Suppose we would do all models let model use model list.map. This is yeah, Jack would be proud of me. Um, don't do this at home, kids. And then we can say eval, or you can basically just do this. And we can actually make this a const. No, we can't. Well, we could somehow, but this is a like non-const construct, this function. So yeah, run case for all models, and then we can say run case for all models, case for that. And then we just get a list of results of, or yeah, just a list of reports. And then this would be the model. Okay. So now we can generate generate yeah, HTML, right? Um, yeah, we'll we'll best do this. I guess I'll just install Luster, and then we just generate some HTML. We'll just template it. Right. So, yeah, HTML is. I'm just gonna grab some boilerplate of Luster, I think. That'll be the fastest way. Oh God. Should have something here, right? Just some, yeah, just this. So we can remove everything here. And yeah, we don't need a script. We can give it a title. Attributes, HTML. Oh, Um, no, let's just do HTML.html and then the body. Gleam LLM report. Yeah. Yeah, very true. Very true. Right. And then we'll also need to say, so we turn this into a string somehow. And then to like two documents to string. I just want a string. But it prepends, yeah. And then we just like simplify dot write HTML. And we're just gonna set okay. And the path is gonna be report.html. Ta-da! So we don't want to run all of this right this second. Just run. And we should have a report.html. I just open this. Can I not open this in the browser? Oh, reveal and finder. Thank you. Okay. Sweet. Okay, so what should this look like? Let me pull up a little Excali draw or TL draw. Let me just log out of my account in another window. There we go. So what should this look like? So for each report, we want like a little expandable what's it called? Accordion, right? Just a little thing. And we want a case one. Something, something. Hello world. Oh, look. We should also give it a title and a description, right? So that we can shorten it. So title is just going to be Hello World. So that's going to be the title. And when you expand it, right? When you expand it, we're just do this. When you expand it, you basically get a table, right? No. Yes. Maybe. Okay, so basically we would need another nested accordion with implementation, like implementation, GPT 4.0. And then that would let you expand the code that it wrote and the eval, right? Like red, green, or the output. Which, again, like looking at how we might want to do like a little API, the standard out for this program is not going to be, simple. So for now, we'll just do green, red. Yeah. Cool. Okay. I guess we just need to make this in HTML. So I think this is possible, right? I think Daisy UI has a little accordion plain HTML version. No. Okay. Accordion and HTML. I think it's just called detail. Are you kidding me? No. Detail? Summary? Something? There we go. See? So much easier. Okay. So this is the HTML. So reports one, right? We're just going to do case one is case one, or case one is case one. Yeah, this is not ideal, but bear with me. Make. And then, yeah, we'll just go through each case. So we're just going to do the old trick. Uh, cases and reports, and we just make this like a list. Oh, we can't, because because Gleam doesn't allow us to have different types and tuples. Fine. Case and report to HTML. Case, report, and we just do case and report to HTML, case, reports. And this is a list of reports. Ooh. Does that work? Because we need a type report as well. Okay. So we do this, and then, we do this. Detailed summary, details. HTML.details and HTML.summary and div. And then we'll just do h1, 2, HTML.text, case.title. That is something. Yeah, I mean, it's just gonna, yeah, be absolutely boring. Oh, crap. Now it's doing all of the evaluation because I didn't comment this out. So we'll just do a temporary placeholder. Yeah, it's quite boring. Just hello world. I'm not sure why it can't handle headers, but you know, so be it. We'll make it a span. Okay, hello world. And yeah, let's give this some very plain but nicer fonts. Const style. So CSS reset. Go to clipboard. Let's just do this at the very end of the thing. So we just do style. Okay. And I don't think that does any fonts yet, but yeah. And then, yeah, just something simple. Actually, CSS resets. Let's do this add a dedicated style. Okay. Style, and then we can do root. Was it HTML? I forgot, to be honest. Font family area. It's the basic font supported in browsers. Yeah, it's just Arial. Yeah. Just this. And okay, looks good. Okay, yeah, I don't want to mess about too much with the styling and everything. We can, you know, use like simple CSS or something later on once we got it like look have some contents. So those are just gonna suffice for right now. Right. And then we wanted to also we want some logging. Generating HTML reports. Evaluating case one. Right. Then probably the models. Do we have a model to identify it? Yes. Okay. Da, 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 da. And then after each case, yeah, this is fine. Okay. Actually, no, not yet. Okay, details. We want the implementation. So case report to HTML. So for each reports, list.map reports, we want basically the same thing. We want details, summary, and similar text. We want implementation, quote or colon, case. Actually, we need to track what LLM we used, because we don't do that here. What model? So that's important to know. Okay. So report dot model and LLM dot model to identifier, and then we just return model. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So this is just going to create a bunch of nested detail accordions. But in here is where it's going to come together, because now we're going to have a code lock with the program it generated. Similar text. Was that where we use pre? HTML code block. Obviously, we'll do like syntax highlighting and all that. Use CSS to style. Okay. But that means we don't need, or do we need a pre tag? I don't know. Pre code? I'm just going to add it. That's fine. Pre. And below that, we want a like evaluation, eval, and then eval. Let me just do eval is report dot eval case compile error valid full to string. Is that a thing? Yes. Okay. That's true false. And string to lower, or just lowercase. Okay. Wait. So it's gonna look horrible, but this is gonna at least produce something. So yeah, we'll just let it do that. Oops, that is not what I wanted. Let's just remove the echo right here. We'll just let it do its thing. Like, we're not gonna mess with it. We'll just let it do its thing. And see what happens. Okay. I see quite a few correct ones. That's it. There we go. Implementation, GPT-4o. This is the code, compile error. This is the code, eval true. And then all of them evaluated correctly. And for some reason, GPT-4o always produces Python code, which is, I mean, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. So now we should do some coloring, right? Green, red, and that's it, right? Green, red. um, it's pretty straightforward. So actually, we don't even need to do this. We just do eval and whether true, whether false. And actually, eval class is case report.eval. Oops. Eval, let's return a tuple with the class for coloring. So eval error, right? New class is case valid true. Eval error, eval green. Let's just do red and green, as straightforward as it gets. So attribute.class eval.0 eval.1. And then we'll do eval red, eval green. Dot eval red, color red, dot eval green, green. Yes, this is how simple things used to be. Oh, but now we need to run all of this again. Yeah, we're gonna come up with a JSON format first and then storing reports as JSON. And then instead of running them all every time, we can comment out a line that just gets the most recent run. Right. So reports.json, and we should name this reports plural. Oh, and also I need to git ignore reports.html reports. Actually, I don't because I want it in the repo. Never mind. And then generated JSON, and then we'll install JSON. And let's pull up the documentation. And we'll just copy paste some code. It should be pretty straightforward. I mean, I guess we could do like the encoder decoder. generated JSON code action, generate to JSON function. I don't know. So to do as encoder for case. Okay. Guess we'll do the same here. Validator. Yes, so we don't need a validator. What's going on? Oh. Did this just generate incorrect? Okay, I'm a bit confused. Let's go again. Let's start here. Okay, now don't get any code action. Why not? Why do I get some here and not here? Interesting. Okay, nothing I can do about it. Oh, okay. It got it. Okay. So case, we don't need a validator. That's fine. We don't, yeah, need to do this. Oh, wait a minute. How do you validate? No, we don't need this though. This is interesting because we have the validation function that we need to omit. Which means when we read back the report for the case, we can't actually rely on the JSON. Oh, this is interesting. This is very interesting. Wow. Okay. Dang. Did not think it would be this difficult. So either we omit the validator from the case type and make it a dedicated thing. Case, but then not sure. Okay, let's do this. Pub type validator is this, right? Validator. Or rather, okay, let's delete this. We'll generate it fresh. And then case make validator one, validator one, qualify it, art. Make case one, make validator one. Out string full. And then the evaluate case is just gonna receive a validator. And then problem solved. case, validator, validator, validator. One, validator one. Bam. Okay. That means we can now do this without any hiccup, right? We'll just do this. Decoder for case. Oh, case decoder will do. Decoder for LLM model. Oh God. Huh. Evaluation decoder. Evaluation. And then Gleam decode. No. Gleam lang. Gleam decode. Oh my God. Come on. Oh, it's in the standard library. My bad. My bad. Decode. This had a good example last time I checked, didn't it? This one, enum variant. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. So this one's pretty straightforward. We just do compile error. But then how does it do? Validate. How is this done? Dang. Oh no. Gonna need to run some tests on that. Validated. Echo decoded string. And I'm just gonna decode dot success nil. Or this. Or no. This. No. And we'll just look at this. Or let's go into dev. Remove all of these tests. Don't need them. Oh, Jesus. Evaluation. Case starts. Validated true. And decode.run eval, not eval, dynamic from, wasn't it? This needs to be public, first of all. Okay, I think I'm on the wrong track. I'm almost positive. This is not right. I don't need all of this stuff. I just want the JSON. That's all I need. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing. Yeah. Okay. Uh, it's fine. It's fine. All right. Report to JSON. God. Um, this is where we should probably public function report JSON test. We should probably do some testing, right? Because we're going to want a report, be some sort of report to do, and then do some JSON, right? And then turn it back into a report. Report from generated JSON. That's the goal. Yeah, period. And this would be case to JSON. Case. Model, we'll see. And then eval, we'll see. Yeah, eval is a tricky one, isn't it? Because how do you encode validated? Oh, okay. Okay. Actually, no. So report to JSON. So we need a sample case. So case, case.case. Labels, so title, hello world, contents. We're basically just going to copy paste. Dependencies empty. And then model, I don't know, 4.0, because it's a meme at this point. Program, we want this. This is a program. Case, and this, and this, and this. And eval is, I don't know, validated true. Right. Now generate the JSON. Is report to JSON. Report. That can't be true. Can it? Report. Oh, that fixes it. Case, this, that. And then we will just echo the JSON. Now model, I think it's quite easy. Just go into here, and generate a decoder. Oh no, we need an encoder or to JSON, right? Model to JSON. Model to JSON. And evaluation, which does not seem to be possible. I think our lives would be like exponentially easier if we just made it not this, but just valid and invalid. I think that would make it a lot easier. So we're just going to swallow the pill. Evaluation to JSON. Sorry. And we'll just need to, do something here. That's not true. Oh, it is. Yeah. So that valid is case. So case, right. Let's do this. Evaluation from bool, b bool, and case B, false, invalid, true, valid. There you go. Valid, and then we do standard out, validator, evaluation from bool. Valid. Invalid. Does okay. There we go. And then yeah, this is gonna be way easier. Invalid and valid. Right? Because it's just gonna be red. Oh, well, green. Valid, true. Invalid, false, valid. We should really import these. Type invalid, type valid. Wasn't that valid? Okay. Okay. Valid. Okay. Evaluation on bool. We have some discrepancies, like we're importing some, unqualifying some of them, qualifying some of them. Yeah, that would be a nice linting option someday for Gleam. All right, it's going good though. This is going good. Report to JSON. That's fine. We're getting the JSON. Now, how do we get it back? How do we pass? Yeah, I think the answer is simple, right? We just do we just have a bunch of decoders. And case, oops, case, bam, 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 and reports decode. Case decoder, eval decoder, and the same for the LLM. Model decoder, GPT as the failure value. Sorry. And that's all right. Okay. Yeah, we don't need a test for this. So this should be, I thought this was going to take ages, but almost done, right? Because now we just do JSON.list. Oh, it's unfortunate. Array, sorry. Reports one. Well, all of the reports is just a list of lists, right? As list of lists of reports, which in turn is off. One sec. Off JSON. Jesus. This is awkward. This is very awkward. Um, hmm. Okay, let's just go with one for now. Oh, yes. Okay, I got it. I got it. Yes. Okay. Let ports. Yes. Okay, I got this. Right, because the report already contains the case. I'm a dummy. All right, we got this now. Hopefully. Yeah. Okay. Of evaluation. Paste dot report to JSON. Is that it? Oh, and then JSON to string. That might be it. Just run it. Ugh. Whoops. This is so dumb. I swear. Oh well. Okay. Yeah. This looks like JSON. We've got all of the cases. See, but now I wanted the like, yeah, a list of lists, right? Yeah, obviously there's a bunch of duplication with cases, but I mean, it's fine. It's fine for now. But what I wanted to do now is basically let it read in if we don't want to run all of the cases with all of the models every time. So we want report. Oh, first of all, by the way, reports. Bam. It's good. See, it failed because it didn't do the import. That's fun. All right. That's pretty cool. Um, I'm just going to note down some things for the future. Which is like a um, like some charts how well certain models do overall cases, for example. That's styling and formatting. Those are some to-dos for the future. All right. Yeah, iterations. We hadn't done iterations like at all. We just said, yeah, go do this thing. So we're basically just trying to one-shot everything, which, in the real world wouldn't happen. You would prompt it multiple times. So yeah, we shouldn't forget about that. Already doing that. Yeah, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Miscellaneous to do. Allow for multiple iterations for model on case. And give it compiling compiler output to allow it to attempt and fix its own mistakes. Yeah, that'll be good. Code highlighting would be nice. Cache report results as JSON. Yeah, right. Uh, I wanted to read them in, right? So I would do reports on JSON, and then we would have to figure out how we do multiple reports if we didn't want it to, do this. Yeah. Simplify.read. And then we would do, what do we do? This parse from using. Okay. Parse reports one JSON with using case dot evaluate report decoder. And that, oh shoot. But this is a list. That's bad. How do I do a list? List. Ah, decode.list. Good. And yes, we'll assert. So we can just directly generate this. 1 second. What happens? Ah, okay. So either we can run all of the models, or we can load the JSON directly. If oh, I renamed the wrong thing, the wrong file. There we go. Bam. Still same thing, but now we don't have to run everything again. All right. This deserves a commit, I think. DS store. No, thank you. Git ignore. DS store. Right. Generate HTML report and cache reports as JSON. Right. So we'll do 20 more minutes, but I think this is a really nice result already for the stream. This is already really good. Now we just need to add more cases and all that. Guess it would be nice to generate everything, like a list of lists, but I'm not sure how to do that. Oh, I think I know. No, I don't. Like, how would I do that? Like a list of lists. Because I would need. Oh, it's a function. Dang it. Then yes, I know how to do this. Right, right. Okay, I got it. I got it. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Okay, that's good. This, and then this can just stay all of this. Nice. Just going to prepare the commits. Okay. And your reports one is fine. I can now actually just do this. No, I can't. Never mind. That's the thing though. I don't need. Yes, I do. Okay, yeah, my head is all over the place. So reports as JSON, passing them as a double nested list. I'm just gonna make that happen. Ports. And then we would make reports one list.add that assert reports one is reports, right? So that should work. Right, this works. And if I want to generate them fresh, I just do this. Dang. Okay, that's great. Okay. Here's to use cached reports. Right. Cache reports and use to generate new reports. Okay. Case one, case two. Yeah, it's all pretty cool. I guess we should move all of this code. I think we should move it here. Right. This should all be here, in my opinion. So this, yeah. Public function. Generate. This is awkward. Hmm. Just gonna call this web. It's not great. Yeah. No, I don't like that. Mm, Very dissatisfied with this. It's, it's just gonna stay here for now. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Hmm. Yeah, this I'm gonna tackle this some other time. I want to structure this code, but right now I don't really like it. It's fine. Right now it works. And why mess it up, right? Okay. What else? Okay, we have the report. I think that's just a matter of you know, expanding the cases, right? Like, let's do second case. Mm, Second case. Also, I just realized, which is quite unfortunate, for some of the cases I had envisioned that include FFI, it's currently not possible if we have everything in one file. Like, that's just straight up not possible. So we're gonna have to find a workaround for that. Not now, but at some point. Right. Let's make it write A, and this is gonna horribly fail. I already know. Write a defer utility function. Yeah. I've never gotten any LLM to write any correct code using use. So that's going to be interesting. Let's prepare all of this. Reports, reports, reports. And this is pretty straightforward because you can just make it print like, yeah, you'll see. Yeah, this is gonna horribly fail. This is already too complicated. But this is why we're doing this. Testing the limits. I'm not even sure I worded that well, but I don't know, it's fine. Actually quite interested what it's gonna come up with. Now, another unfortunate side effect is that generating the second report is going to require the first report and so on. So, yeah, not ideal, but yeah, nothing I can do right now about it. This is gonna crash hard. It's not even using the use statement. It's so wrong. Oh my God. That is funny. That is very funny. Whew. Yeah, this is going to be the crown jewel. Okay, it didn't even compute for many. Let's try again. Look at this shit. Uh, okay, all four minis seems to straight up refuse. Hmm. Okay, all four mini is timeout. All right. Um, hmm. What is the timeout? So you just make it longer. Okay. Hmm. Not sure. I think I'm not on the latest. Oh, I am. Um, Awkward. Very awkward. Oh, send. Dispatch. Default config. All right. Dispatch. How do I configure? Okay. Config is http.config configure. Timeout. Sweet. So let's give it 60 seconds. A whole minute. Uh, oh, 60,000, I assume. Milliseconds. Yes. It is. Yeah, it's hallucinating the funniest. That is properly funny. I guess 1 minute isn't gonna cut it either. Okay. Oh, it did something. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, yeah. We'll just let it do its thing. We'll see in a second what it's thought of. It was pretty funny. My guess is they're all gonna be red, except maybe one of the Claude models. It's the only one I can imagine getting this even slightly correct. Okay, let's see. Defer. Holy yeah, compile error, compile error. It ran. Okay, valid false compile error. It doesn't look. Yeah, these. Yeah. Why is this wrong? Oh, because main isn't public. Oh, so close. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, because it doesn't take an argument. Dang, it was so close. Okay, this one was very close. And then the other one was this. Oh, that was my bad. This should have gone through. I didn't, oh, why did I say that? It's one hello. Okay, so Claude 4 actually got it. Interesting. Okay. Right. Not that it matters, but okay. It's very interesting. All right. I'm just gonna run all of them again to have one fully fledged report, and then I think I'll call it a day. Um, after each call, I would like more spacing between them. Oh, there's, oops. Oh, that's the first time I think GPT 4.0 got it right. This is such crazy code. It's crazy. Oh, also we might like list the task at hand for the case. I think that's a good idea. Also, I should track how much all of this is costing me with my API keys. Yeah. What is all of this crap? Yeah, let's do this. Um, do not annotate your code with any comments, like period. Don't need any comments. Did notes. Case 2. Oh no. Dang it, right at the end. Shit. And we go again. So this example always goes pretty fast, but then the defer statement, suddenly they need to start thinking. It's weird. What was that error? Hmm. Hmm. So if we were being super fancy, no. I was just thinking how we could make this whole generation pipeline more resilient. Uh, Like if the very last report fails, then everything fails and you lose all of the previous, you know, reports. Yeah, we'll see if this becomes an issue or not or whatever. Okay, it's looking okay though. See, I said do not annotate your code with any comments. And this is the, like, it's using that context already. And they got all of this crap. Defers the execution of this and this. Blah, 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 blah. Like, okay. Oh, dang, it made it. That's impressive. Why did this fail? Oh, because it keeps not making the main function public. That's funny. All right, there we go. That's it. So next time, yeah, we can just continue making cases and then also start tweaking the context. So what we want to do is have a baseline of, I mean, we already know that LLMs are really bad at Gleam across the board. And then basically we want to create a sort of uh, minimum viable context MVC, um, where it's going to contain a lot of learnings, right? As in, right, like the main function has to be public. This is how you use da da da. Avoid this common misconception about Gleam. There are no if statements, right? Like this kind of stuff. Which in theory, it's going to be a couple thousand characters. Um, a couple dozen very condensed paragraphs or instructions, which capture like all of the mistakes that LLMs are making with Gleam. And then hopefully we run this test again, and even something like GPT-4o is going to be able to make a defer function in theory. And that's what we have to find out. Like, what are these mistakes that it's making across all of these cases? And then, yeah, we'll just build our way up, and then we'll make a little, like, pretty charts and matrices. We can see, like, before and after, what models failed, what models now succeed with certain cases. Yeah, it's going to be great. Until then, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.